Okay, so once again, we're here at Clark's Custom Creations. In the last couple of videos, I showed you first step how to add sizes. The next step was how to add colors and variations so you can choose what you want. Now we're going to do something a little bit different because Clark's Custom Creations customizes nearly everything they do. That's how they got in the business. They started out printing, adding customizations to clothing for people, expanded into a boutique, and now they handle a little bit of everything. So one of the unique features about them is going to be able to take any merchandise, any branded merchandise or whatever, and add a variety of elements to it, whether it be that vinyl or silkscreen or sublimation. So just for sake of showing how to do this, we're back here in the edit screen for this front strappy tie-dye tank. Isn't it cute? And we're going to come over here to attributes. Now we've got size and color in here. What we're going to do is we're going to add a custom attribute. See, we've got brands and stuff we could add. We're just going to add a custom attribute. The name of this is going to be customizations. Now the values. Now earlier I showed you a little bit about how to do the values. Notice first of all some attributes separated by that. That is the if you know how you have the forward space under your question mark. Right next to your enter key, you should have a backslash button. If you hold down shift, you will get that. Okay. So we're going to enter some customizations. I'm only going to do 2 of them for right now. We're going to say vinyl, and then I'm going to do that separation, and we're going to say screen, so silk screen. They also do sublimation, which we can add that later. Now, once again, I'm going to click on Used for Variations right here so that it will automatically transfer that over to the variations, and I'm going to click Save. Okay. Now, you've got to do something pretty special over here on the variations page. You'll notice these don't show up, right? What you've got to do is you either add the variation, but we're going to create variations from all attributes, okay? Now, the reason we're going to do that is because now we need to be able to add the customizations to every single product in the store. Watch what happens when I click Go. It's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? It's going to do a combination, max 50 per run. Watch this. 20 variations added. Now what this allows you to do is it's going to put the variations on the page. But first I'm going to show you something. If we go over here to page 2, we've still got the any customizations here, right? We've got the product pricing in here for each of those, which we carried over from earlier. We click Update. I should have just previewed changes. So I do preview changes. Now, if I'd have done preview changes, it wouldn't have updated. So I'm going to have to go and delete a bunch of these. But right here, if we click size, let's say large, we know it's only in yellow. Customizations, vinyl or screen. The original price is in there. So this is not what we want, right? What we want to do is we want to go in and add a higher price for that. So what you've got to do is click on the variations. Okay, and then we go into the actual individual variations. Now that was a large yellow vinyl, $31.95. Large yellow vinyl. Click on this. Notice there's no price in here. So now we're going to say it's $49.95 is the price. We still have to put the weight in there. Okay. Now when we save this, we preview the changes. Notice if we choose large, yellow, vinyl, we now get the new price. So if they want to add a customization, boom, it'll automatically calculate in the price. But notice there's something that's missing here. They must choose one or the other, which means it's a forced customization. So how do we fix that? Well, what we've got to do is go in here, and we've got to fix these attributes. On the customizations, we forgot none. Okay? So one of the values we must have in there is none. Now if we go to variations, we now have 19 new variations in the store, which we're going to have to add that none to. So we're going to add a variation, which is variations from all. And now we have 10 new variations added. Notice what it did was those that already had variations had variations. Now right here, the large red, none, okay? When they go in, let's go ahead and preview this change. Now when they choose that large red, they can choose no customization. And notice product is not available. The reason for that is because we have not added a price for this. So I think the price originally was $31.95, 15 ounces. Now that we have that in there, we save those changes. We preview those changes. Now if they choose a large red vinyl, oops, screen. Well, should have it in there. Hang on. Large red, oh, none. That's why I'm choosing the wrong thing here. Now we have the original price here, okay? Now, one of the things this does, however, this is going to create some redundancy in here because if we go over to the end of the pages, notice first of all, when we add it like that, we have any customizations, right? So what we want to do is go ahead and remove these because we don't want those redundancies. It can cause some glitches and problems and can cause you to end up with the wrong pricing. Okay, so you have to unfortunately remove these one at a time. There's no other way to do that. And then notice also that one of the things, because we clicked on add all variations, remember earlier, when in the earlier video, we said that we're only going to have red in small and medium, right? So here you've got medium red, medium yellow, medium yellow. You have screen and screen, okay? These are your sizes. So we've got medium in red and yellow, okay? We've got small in red and yellow. This medium should show up further down. No, we only did the small in both colors. Okay, so what we've got to do here is go ahead and remove these red. Okay, anything that says red, medium, okay, medium yellow and vinyl and screen should be none on the next page. Small and red and both red and yellow. XL. We did not have XL in red, so we need to remove each of these because they're incorrect. See that? So remove those. And then we come down the XXL. We need to remove the red in those. Okay, now we have XL and XXL, small, medium. We have 2 pages, so go to the next page and see what we've got over here. This should be where all the none shows up. Nope, go back. Okay, large red, none. Large yellow, none. Large red, we do not have a large red. We eliminate that. We do not have red and medium. We eliminate that. Okay, now we've got large yellow, none. Medium yellow, none. Small red, none. We do have red. Small yellow, none. XL red, we do not have XL red, so none doesn't matter. We don't want that showing up. XXL, we do not have red. We delete that. Now I know this seems like a lot of work. There is a shortcut that I'm going to show you here in a moment. Large red, none in vinyl. We do not have the red. Large red. Doesn't matter if it says silkscreen or vinyl because we're not selling the red in that. We don't have the medium in red, so we're going to remove that. Small red, yellow. Okay, now let's just double check everything. Large yellow, none. Medium yellow, none. Small red, none. We do have that. Small yellow, none. XL yellow, XXL yellow. Large vinyl. Small red vinyl, small red screen. Should be good to go. We go to page 2, check everything out. Yellow screen, yellow vinyl, yellow. Now that we've got all of these in here, one of the things that we've got to do is we have to put pricing for every single one of them. Variation pricing for the large yellow shirt is going to be the original price, $28.95. The weight is going to be whatever the weight is. We come here, we go the medium yellow. The variation price is $26.95. I don't know. Okay. As we add these, and we go here, we save these changes. Okay. The two that we did were the large and the medium, right? So we'll go up here, we'll preview these changes. We're looking at large yellow, none. Medium yellow, none. Large yellow is the only option now. The only options here are vinyl and none. So I inadvertently deleted one of the options there, but it puts the pricing back where it was. Yellow, no options. Okay, so you can see where things can get a little bit janky with all this, right? So what we're going to do is right now, we're going to go ahead and just remove all of this. Because it is much easier to start from scratch. If you want to add everything in there, all of your options and variations. Okay. See, this is all kind of a little tedious. But then what we're going to do is there's another way to add these. And I'm going to show you what to do with those once we do. We're going to go ahead and leave it like this for right now. Variable product. Now, if you want to add a single variation, okay, all you've got to do is click Add Variation, click Go. Okay, now you can choose the variation that you want to add. Before I do that, I want to remove these so that I can show you how to do that. Okay. Probably the easy way to set this up is to go ahead and do that. I just wanted to show you the long way of doing it. If you have products that where you're gonna add all variations and all customizations, knowing how to do that is very handy. And then knowing how to get these out of here, should you not like this, you need to know how to do this too. Now it's all redundancy, but it's all part of learning. So this is what you want to do. All right, so now we have everything removed, okay? We're going to just say add variation, any size, any color, any customizations. All right, these are all the variations that we've added based on the attributes that are in here. Okay, we can save that. All right, and now this one doesn't have any price. Now here's what we can do to make a change to that. If I want to say I want to add large, yellow, and I want to have these variations, I click on that. Okay, now I have one variation in here. Add another variation. Let's say I say large, yellow, screen. Save changes. Okay, two variations don't have prices. I'm going to add another variation. This time I'm going to say large, yellow, none. Save changes. Because I'm not selling any red in the large, I don't need to add that. But these are the only variations that are going to show up in in the new page. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna show you how that appears. Notice it says product is currently out of stock. Remember I mentioned earlier that one of the things we'll have to do is make sure that the inventory says allow variations down here. Oh, we don't have prices, right? We need to add the prices, so we say $31.95 to this. Whatever. Close that. Large for screen, we're going to say, I don't know, $41.95. Same weight roughly. Okay. Close that. Open this one, large vinyl. Vinyl costs more, so we'll say $48.95. I don't know. And we save these changes. Now, if we go in here, preview changes, this is going to disappear. Product is now in stock. We choose. The only options that we've added now are large, yellow, but we do have all of these options. We go none, that's the price. If we say screen, notice the price changes, and vinyl, price goes up even more. They'll then add this to their cart. They'll go view their cart. They can pay for it. They'll change their shipping address, and we'll have to add what information you want to choose. When they proceed to checkout. Let's go ahead and see. I don't think you've connected checkout yet. They'll have their name, company name optional. They have all this information. The asterisks mean they must enter that information in there. So you will have their phone number. You will have their email address. You will also have their shipping information. So if they want to add some comments down here, order notes, that if they want to say, can you add this to it, whatever. Basically, this will allow you to get the money first. That way, even if you have to maybe charge a little bit more for the customizations, they want something really fancy. Bottom line is, you'll have the money first. So I would, recommend, doing this. That's really the best way to do it. But you can do it however you want to do it. Now we're going to back up here. Go back out of this because that's just, we don't need that. Once again, you're going to want to add variations. So click go, because now you want to add your other sizes. Medium, yellow. You're going to add them one at a time, same as you did with those. That way you've got the proper customizations in here. Now, once again, one variation does not have a price. It warns you. That's your medium because we did not add a price in here. Because it doesn't have a price, it's not going to show up. Okay, that's really about all I can show you on that. You just kind of have to play with it. Like I said, you can either come here and do add variations from all attributes. You can change it. If you want to delete all the variations and start from new, you can. Don't be afraid to explore some of these things. You can set sale prices in all these. You can do sale prices by percentage or fixed amounts if you want. So there's a number of different things you can do. Don't be afraid to play with them. If something just goes wrong, all you have to do is come up here and delete all variations, and then just start again. Or you can remove them one at a time, just like I showed you here. That should be very helpful to you. Play around with it. Gives you a chance to set everything that you need to set. And don't remember, if you like this video, like and subscribe for more videos from Oaks Writing Website Services, because we do, naturally we build websites, we do content, we do hosting, social media if you like, a little bit of everything. We even do Google Ads and analytics. So a lot of new websites like to use Google Ads to really promote their website when it's new. Once everything is in place, we'll be happy to manage that for you as well.